and welcome to Kevin's Seventh Heaven, and our first edition of Holiday for Trivia. Every day is a random holiday, so the last video of each month will be a Jeopardy-style trivia quiz about things related to specific holidays from the past month. There will be arbitrary points associated with each question, so keep a tally and leave a comment to see who does well. Remember, be honest. I will be going through the questions category by category, not point value by point value. Round 1 will feature holidays from May 1st, 2nd, 5th, 7th, and 11th. Our May 1st category is Great Lakes Awareness Day, so it will all be facts about the Great Lakes. May 2nd is Poem on Your Pillow Day, so you'll be given a piece of poetry and will be asked to name the poet. May 5th is Museum Lovers Day, where you will be given an interesting museum exhibit and you'll be asked what artist, country of origin, historical figure associated, cultural significance, any of the above is associated with that exhibit. May 7th is World Laughter Day, so I will start a joke and you will have to come up with the punchline. May 11th is Make a Book Day, so you'll be given trivia about the manufacturing and history of books. Let's get started with Great Lakes Awareness Day. For 100 points. By surface area, this is the largest freshwater lake in the world. The answer is Lake Superior. For 200 points, the Great Lakes hold what percent of the world's freshwater in them? The answer is 20%. For 400 points, on May 1st, 2023, this singer-songwriter passed away, who had a hit song about a freighter ship that sank in Lake Superior on November 10th, 1975. The answer is Gordon Lightfoot. A little bit of an extra fact. The Split Rock Lighthouse in Beaver Bay, Minnesota, is normally only lit once a year at dusk, on November 10th, to honor those lost on the Edmund Fitzgerald. But on May 1st this year, they lit it for Gordon Lightfoot's death. For 500 points. The deepest part of Lake Superior is 1,330 feet, which is taller than what famous building? The answer is the Empire State Building. For 1,000 points, the Great Lakes contain how many cubic miles of water? The answer is 5,439. Now let's move on to Poems on Your Pillow Day. For 100 points, who wrote, "My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near"? The answer is Robert Frost. For 200 points, who wrote, "I felt a funeral in my brain, and mourners to and fro kept treading, treading till it seemed that sense was breaking through"? The answer is Emily Dickinson. For 400 points, who wrote, "Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul"? The answer is William Ernest Henley. For 500 points, who wrote, "The artichoke with a tender heart, dressed up like a warrior"? The answer is Pablo Neruda. For 1,000 points, who wrote, "And where is that band who so vaultingly swore that the havoc of war and the battle's confusion, a home and a country should leave us no more? Their blood has washed out their foul footsteps' pollution"? The answer is that is a later verse of the Star-Spangled Banner by Francis Scott Key. Little extra fact about that, Francis Scott Key is an ancestor of F. Scott Fitzgerald, which is where F. Scott Fitzgerald gets the FS from. Now let's move on to Museum Lovers Day. For 100 points, you have a picture of the painting Starry Night. What is the name of the artist who painted it, and where is that painting currently housed? The answer is that Starry Night was painted by Vincent van Gogh, and the painting is currently housed at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. For 200 points, you see a bit of costume here. Can you tell me who wore it, or what is the thing that it's pictured on, or what museum it is currently in? The answer is this is John Lennon's jacket from the cover of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and it is currently at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. For 400 points, you're looking at a statue. Can you tell me what it's called, or the name of the island that it's from, what country that island is in, and what museum it is currently in? The answer is this is called a Moai Hava, and it is from the island of Rapa Nui, or its English name, Easter Island, which is, of course, in the country Chile, and is currently housed at the British Museum in London, United Kingdom. For 500 points, can you name this dinosaur fossil, what species of dinosaur it comes from, what Native American reservation it came from, or what museum it is currently in? The answer is this is Sue the T-Rex from the Cheyenne River Reservation, and it is currently housed at the Field Museum in Chicago, Illinois. And for 1,000 points, you currently have a picture of a standard string quartet. Can you tell me the maker of this particular set of instruments, or what museum it's in? This is a complete Stradivarius string quartet, which is housed at the National Music Museum in Vermillion, South Dakota. Now let's move on to World Laughter Day. For 100 points, finish the joke. If April showers bring May flowers, then what do May flowers bring? The answer is pilgrims. For 200 points, how do you follow Will Smith in the snow? The answer is you look for his fresh prints. For 400 points, why am I afraid for the calendar? The answer is because its days are numbered. For 500 points, what do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? The answer is they are both parasites. And for 1,000 points, why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip? The answer is to get to the same side. Now let's move on to Make a Book Day. For 100 points, Johannes Gutenberg invented what machine in 1440? The answer is the printing press. For 200 points, the first known system of writing is cuneiform, used by what people? The answer is the Sumerians. For 400 points, what is the most stolen book in the world? The answer is the Bible. For 500 points, a bibliophobia is the fear of what? The answer is that is the overwhelming fear of running out of things to read. For 1,000 points, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is considered the longest book in the world? The answer is Marcel Proust's À la recherche de temps perdu, or Remembrance of Things Past, which has 1,267,069 words in it. Let's move on to round 2, where the point values double from round 1. It will feature holidays from May 15th, 19th, 22nd, 25th, and 28th. Our May 15th category is Bring Flowers to Someone Day, so you will be given a picture of a flower and asked to identify it. May 19th is National Endangered Species Day, so trivia about our unfortunately endangered species of the world. May 22nd is Biomusical Instrument Day, so you'll be shown an instrument and be asked to identify it. May 25th is National Wine Day, so trivia about wine. And May 28th is World Hunger Day, so trivia surrounding world hunger. For 200 points, what is this flower? That is a rose. For 400 points, what is this flower? That is a lily. For 800 points, what is this flower? That is a morning glory. For 1,000 points, what is this flower? That is a chrysanthemum. And for 2,000 points, what is this flower? That is a pasque flower. Now let's move on to National Endangered Species Day. For 200 points, how many Javan rhinos are left in the world? The answer is 75. For 400 points, around how many Amur leopards are there in the world? The answer is 100. For 800 points, there are just over how many mountain gorillas left in the world? The answer is 1,000. For 1,000 points, what is supposed to be the natural background rate for species extinction? The answer is 1 to 5 species a year. An extra fact about that, scientists estimate that we are anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 times the natural background rate of species extinction, which means we're currently losing dozens of species a day. And for 2,000 points, what university houses the largest library of animal noise recordings, including both endangered and extinct species? The answer is Cornell University. Now let's move on to Buy an Instrument Day. For 200 points, what's this instrument? This is a trumpet. For 400 points, what is this instrument? This is a French horn. For 800 points, what is this instrument? This is a bassoon. For 1,000 points, what is this instrument? This is a didgeridoo. And for 2,000 points, what is this instrument? This is a hurdy-gurdy. Now let's move on to National Wine Day. For 200 points, name either the Roman or Greek god associated with wine. The answer is Dionysus or Bacchus. For 400 points, name any 3 of the 11 bottle sizes that wine comes in. The answer is Split at 1/4 bottle, Demi at a half bottle, Jenny at 2/3 of a bottle, Standard at 1 bottle, Magnum at 2 bottles, Double Magnum at 4 bottles, Jeroboam at 6 bottles, Imperial at 8 bottles, Solomon Czar at 12 bottles, Balthazar at 16 bottles, and Nebuchadnezzar at 20 bottles. At 800 points, around how many varieties of grapes are used to produce wine? The answer is 1,300. At 1,000 points, what is the substance called that can give wine a bitter, drier, more astringent taste? The answer is tannins. And for 2,000 points, dating back to 4100 BCE, in what country is the oldest discovered winery? The answer is near Areni in Armenia. Now let's move on to World Hunger Day. For 200 points, what percentage of the world is undernourished? The answer is 16.6%. For 400 points, hunger accounts for what percentage of world children's deaths? The answer is 45%. For 800 points, more than 1 billion people in the world live on under what amount of dollars per day? The answer is $1.25. For 1,000 points, world hunger has been reduced by what percent since 1990? The answer is 34%. And for 2,000 points, what was the name of the man who won the Nobel Peace Prize for developing a more drought-resistant and robust form of dwarf wheat? The answer is Norman Borlaug. Our final category is May 31st, which at least this year means we will be looking at the Scripps National Spelling Bee. So make a wager of none to whatever amount of points you currently have based on that information. Now, I am going to say a difficult-to-spell word, and you will have to spell it correctly. Once again, I remind you, be honest. Let's see if you can remember one of my previous videos and spell petrichor. And here is how you spell petrichor, which is the smell of the rain hitting the dry ground. Petrichor. 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 Well, how'd you do? Who won? Comment below. Thank you so very much for participating in my little quiz. I hope we can have another great month together before we get to June's Holiday for Trivia. Please like and subscribe for more trivia and musings and poetry readings and reviews and anything else I can come up with from me. It really helps the channel for you to do that. Anyway, ta-ta for now. Love you all.